Well, good day everybody from Swanson, Ohio. Today we have serial number 115 in front of us. It's a 2006. It's about 9,000 hour airplane. Right now it's a 91 airplane. I'm here visiting with the owner, who's also the pilot. They've got a healthcare business and they're selling off some of their facilities that are farther away, so he's been driving mostly to his various site visits and things like that. Airplane's very tidy. The paint's recent on it. Leading edges are good. Airplane's very, very tidy. I'll walk you through here in just a second. They've recently swapped out all of the recognition lights and the external lights to the airplane. You can see the beacon up there maybe flashing with LEDs. He's also changed out all the inside lights with LEDs, so it's kind of nice and crisp. Paintwork is, I would call it a solid 8. If you recall, in the previous video, we had some touch up here on the aileron and in a couple of other places in this airplane, because the paint's new on it. I've not seen anywhere where they've touched up. They did maintenance guys will like this. These panels need to come off for the Dot 22, and they painted it and then they put the screws in it, so you don't have to touch up the paint after. Baggage area is nice and tidy. All of the bits and pieces are just like they should. This one's got the full ski tube in it, and they redid, when they did the interior, they redid this as well. It's a little scuffed up on top, but from a customer standpoint, it's just fine. So this aircraft does not have a side-facing seat, and it's got a more standard full-size refreshment center. This one actually has cabinets, where the two previous had a space there for the life raft. This one's got cabinets, which is just fine. It just loses one seat compared to the other airplane. You notice this one's got a slightly wider refreshment center. This wood is all good. Map goes inside there. Flight deck, they recently redid the seats. It's got all standard Cessna type avionics. Here's your lavatory area. On the last Dock 22, they looked underneath there for corrosion. It was all fine, but on the pre-buy, we'll look for it again. This has not been changed, but the carpet's been recently changed. The leather was done in 2016. Here's the view from the lavatory. Standard seating with all the other airplanes. You've got a forward club. You've got 2 forward-facing seats aft. So this aircraft has 7 seats. As I said, the leather was done in 2016. You'll notice also that that front seat up there has got the maintenance cover on it. So this airplane comes with maintenance covers for the seats. So when you put it down for maintenance, you can cover seats so they don't get banged up. As I said, the carpet's about a year old. It looks fine for charter. It's multicolored, so I think it'll be just fine. I don't think we need to put a forerunner on it. The wood throughout is good. I've not seen any major blemishes. There's none of that fogging that you see in some of the other aircraft. The wood up there's a couple of nicks and stuff like that that might need to be addressed, but it's all very, very good. The window shades are, you can tell I'm struggling here a little bit. They're a little hard. That's going to need a little bit of a tune-up, but it's not. I checked them all. They're all about the same. So it's just the nature of the type of aircraft it is. As mentioned, the seats were refinished in 2016. Other than a good clean, you can see a little bit of just creasing. It's not really cracking. It's a little bit up there, but it's not too bad at all. If one felt the need, one could sand and and re-dye the seats, which isn't that big of a job. The armrests are generally in good shape. You know, all the leather looks pretty fine, so I think for a chart it'll be just fine. It's interesting, one can see that little mark right there. It's not really a mark. I would say it's probably a little bit of moisture. We're starting to discolor a little bit. This is the refreshment center right when you walk onto the aircraft. Without the camera, without the light on it, one can hardly see it. And as I said, when you run your hand over it, you can't feel it at all. So it's within the finish of the paint, or the finish of the clear coat. Everything else looks really good up here, though. I think for charter, this is very suitable all the time. There's a 3/4 view of the airplane. There's the owner over there. I tend to like blue airplanes, but so maybe I'm being a little bit biased, but this airplane is very, very tidy. Everywhere I looked, it's got 9,000 hours. It seems to be priced right. I'll get with the broker here later this morning and see what we can do as far as pricing, but I'm pretty okay with this one.